Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the wildest and most unhinged costumes on the American version of The Masked Singer.
When it's over, so they say.
Number 10. Maze, Season 8.
My mind is clearer now.
Look, call us corny, but we can't get over this Season 8 entrant. Mario Cantone may have gone home after his first episode, but in costume as the Maze, he injected a healthy dose of fiber and fabulousness to the show.
Listen, Jesus, I don't like what I see. All I ask is that you listen to me.
The Maze is what would happen if an ear of corn got lost on the way to the farmer's market and ended up on the Vegas Strip. Heavily made up with showgirl feathers sprouting from its diamond-crusted head, the Maze's masterstroke of costuming genius has to be that plump and luscious hot pink lip. Number 9. Butterfly, Season 2.
Now I'm out here looking like revenge, feeling like a 10, best I ever been.
Elegant and insect-like are two adjectives that don't usually go together. Season 2's Butterfly is the exception. Former Destiny's Child member Michelle Williams was the most divalicious insect ever to hit the stage. Butterfly is the uncanny valley come to life. The costume is obviously well designed, but the total result is wild to consider.
Baby, I'm sorry.
Marvel at the beauty and detail of her wings. You're dazzled by the shimmer and shape of her bodysuit. But then you get to the head and those big bug eyes and you remember this is an insect. What even is this show?
Yeah, I'm on fire and I know that it burns no.
Number 8. Deer, Season 1.
Strawberry shimmering on hot lips, silver buckle hanging off her hip.
Who would have thought that NFL Hall of Famer Terry Bradshaw would ever be decked out in steampunk attire? From the jump, The Masked Singer was taking some big swings with its out-of-the-box and often conceptual costume designs.
Homemade jar of lemon drops, take a sip.
The deer isn't the most straightforward design. Its look was inspired by the steampunk movement. He's decked out in a heavy coat, armored sleeves, with a snout-like gas mask. Or is it a gas mask-like snout? Whatever it is, it's not giving ethereal woodland creature so much as it's giving fearsome warrior in a post-apocalyptic landscape. Number 7. Snail, Season 5.
What I want, you've got, and it might be hard to handle.
Kermit the Frog didn't last very long, but he had a memorable disguise. Notably small in stature, viewers knew something was up with the way the snail slid across the stage.
What I got is full stock of thoughts and dreams that scatter. Then you pull them all together.
It's actually one of the more straightforward crazy costumes the show's put forward. But when you look closer and really take in the jiggling eyeballs, crusted shell, and that glittery top hat, you have to wonder what someone who just turned the channel would think. The frozen expression and that full set of human-looking teeth just start to look vaguely threatening if you stare at it long enough.
Make my dreams come true. You do.
Number 6. Broccoli, Season 4.
House is rockin', don't bother knockin'. House is rockin', don't bother knockin'.
Here's another Masked Singer who knows a thing or two about the trials and tribulations of being green. Classic crooner Paul Anka donned the broccoli head, with the rest of the costume made up of pond scum-colored gloves and a color-blocked Letterman jacket.
Come on over, baby, I got the bull by the horn.
Whereas some costumes are only a suggestion of its namesake, Season 4's broccoli is so literal it actually comes right back around to being surreal. It really is just a broccoli tree shoved on top of a guy's head. The bushy green eyebrows and matching boots with the fur really pull it all together.
Come on in. Yeah.
Number 5. Black Widow, Season 2.
Clock strikes upon the hour and the sun begins to fade.
Madam Web who? Back in Season 2, Raven Simone wowed everyone with her commanding 3-round run as the Black Widow. Living up to its name, the costume featured 8 legs stuck on the back that moved just enough when she danced that it looked really creepy. Completing the arachnid fantasy is a crown of antennae and a pair of big sparkly eyes that look right into your soul. The black latex and red accent pieces caught the lights perfectly, but also gave the whole costume a weirdly erotic vibe. It's a weird mishmash of ideas, materials, and limbs. Number 4. Taco, Season 3.
Fly me to the moon. Let me play among you.
Here's another costume that really brought the sauce. Tom Bergeron appeared on Season 3 in disguise as a gravity-defying taco. How many refried beans does it take to keep all that filling in there?
In other words, darling, kiss me.
This costume is hilarious because while it is literal, it's also just a guy in a taco costume. His legs and arms are clearly in a green suit, but his head is a large swollen tomato. It fits on the Masked Singer stage as much as it would outside a taco joint in LA. We have to give points for the hot sauce microphone. That is actually kind of brilliant.
I love you.
Number 3. Thingamajig, Season 2.
know it sounds funny, but I just can't stand the pain.
They picked the perfect name for this velvety-voiced monster. Neon green, blue fur, and a preppy little suit, there's a lot going on with Thingamajig. Miami Heat player Victor Oladipo's Thingamajig may be a gentle giant, but it doesn't mean this costume doesn't look kinda crazy.
You see, I beg, stole, and I borrowed.
Costume designer Marina Toybina insists Thingamajig was not meant to look like asparagus, but we have to say, viewers weren't too off the mark with that comparison. She actually likened this design to an elf mixed with an old man. That explains those funky glasses with the grandpa frames. Whatever he is, he's unforgettable.
I'm easy like Sunday morning.
Number 2. Squiggly Monster, Season 4.
Someone told me long ago, there's a calm before the storm.
Question: what's got 8 arms and is hairy all over? The answer? Full House star and stand-up comedian Bob Saget, of course. At least, that was true on The Masked Singer's 4th season.
I wanna know, have you ever seen the rainbow?
The Squiggly Monster is a colorful monstrosity. It looks like the overgrown love child of the Hamburglar and a Lisa Frank plushie. It's got at least 8 arms, 7 eyes, and enough fur that we're surprised it didn't shed all over the stage. None of these costumes look like they'd be comfortable under the hot studio lights, but this one looks exceptionally toasty.
Coming down on a sunny day.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Jester, Season 6.
Well, we got no choice. All the girls and boys.
They say smile and the world smiles with you. Not if you're the Jester. If you're the Jester, everyone just kind of backs away slowly. Punk rock legend Johnny Rotten entered the 6th season as a wildcard performer. As the Jester, his Harlequin-inspired costume is probably one of the most deranged and genuinely terrifying in the history of the show.
School's out for summer.
If that stark white, exaggerated, and horrifying mask weren't enough, how about that optical illusion of a mouth? The mix of red, plaid, and diamond motifs sort of feels like a Scottish serial killer by way of a Las Vegas secondhand store. It's perfect. Which celebrity disguise had you questioning reality? Sound off in the comments.
I ain't gonna live forever.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.